Yes, I'm at the Woody Hayes complex here, but for some, this may be known as the Woody, but for others, this is the land of the wolves, just as that screen illustrates above. But that is not the only mindset that head coach Urban Meyer wants to instill into this program this season. Now, yes, we've heard of the chase, we've heard of the grind in the past, but this season, it's all about the edge.
The Columbus Blue Jackets are in the middle of another streak this season, but this one isn't so good. Goalie Sergei Bobrovsky has a tough night, giving up 4 goals. Now, although the sun is out, do not let that mislead you. It is cold here at Montfrey Stadium as the Columbus Crew play host to the Chicago Fire. Now, as far as attire goes, I have my kit here. I've got my scarf here representing the Crew. And speaking of kits, that was not the only change made here. Now, have you ever heard the saying, look good, play good? Well, I think that was the idea here tonight as Ohio State comes out with these vintage uniforms. They're in tribute to the Chip Harley era. On to the baseball diamond as 2 first-place teams met in Cleveland last night as the Indians hosted the Toronto Blue Jays in a potential postseason preview. A new sense of urgency has entered here at Ohio Stadium as the Buckeyes come off a rare loss against Penn State. Today, someone will be going home with that coveted green jacket. It's the final day of the Masters tournament. The Philadelphia Eagles had quite a bit of ties as far as players that have played collegiate ball here in the state of Ohio. Check out this. He cruised around campus Thursday in a race car with IndyCar driver Connor Daly. The two were driving a street-legal 2-seat race car. It's part of a partnership between Honda and Ohio State's Center for Automotive Research. They are encouraging students to study auto engineering. Now heading to the games in Rio, Usain Bolt grabbed his 3rd gold medal, winning in the 4x100 meter relay. With that winning, Bolt, he becomes the only man to win all 3 sprint events at 3 separate Olympic Games. And on to the racetrack. It's been an up and down season for New Albany's Graham Rahal. He's 11th in the IndyCar standings with only 4 races remaining. Fortunately, one of those is today's Honda 200, which Rahal won just last year. Not to mention, the race is at his home track, Mid-Ohio. Over to golf. If Westerville resident Jason Day is going to repeat as PGA champion, he'll have to put in twice as hard as work today. After 2 rounds, Day is 7 under for the tournament. He never got to tee off today, however, due to rain. The PGA will try and finish the tournament today, which could force Day and others to play as many as 36 holes. Some may find some inconsistencies in Ohio State's offense, but head coach Urban Meyer knows exactly what he wants.
Consistency in throwing the ball, and that's offensive line protection, and then also separation by the receivers and JT getting the ball. So to win this game, and if we were fortunate to win this one, to win the next one, you have to be a nice balanced offense.
As run-heavy as this offense has been for the Buckeyes, there is one receiver that they surely want to get involved. That receiver is number 80, Noah Brown. Now, there are a lot of Buckeye fans that are curious just where Noah Brown has been since that 4-touchdown game against Oklahoma. However, Brown is letting everyone know exactly where his mindset is.
Right now, I believe we're 11-1 with a chance to play for the championship, so I'm not very frustrated at all.
One side of the ball that's been consistent for the Buckeyes this season has been their defense. The Silver Bullets have accounted for 19 interceptions for the season, with 7 of those being returned for touchdowns. While most spectators will have a close eye on Clemson's quarterback Deshaun Watson, OSU's ball hawk Malik Hooker isn't pinpointing his focus towards anyone specific.
I wouldn't say nobody specific. I feel like their skill guys are very athletic and capable of making a lot of great plays. So glad we go out there and do our job and come out there and play as hard as we can as a team and play a job.
Regardless of either team's success in the regular season, both teams will need to bring out their absolute best in order to secure a victory.